If you live with a narcissistic person, they can leave you feeling confused, frustrated, angry, upset, and even feeling being used. You know, a narcissistic person is someone with a very unreasonable sense of their own importance. They expect others to worship them, yet they themselves are ignorant of other people's needs and feelings. They ignore them and they don't even know them. And they will overstep your personal boundaries, they will attack you, and they have such a high ego. They are so egocentric. The world revolves around them. They expect other people to admire them, to praise them, to only talk about them. They want to be the only center of focus in any conversation. They want to be obeyed, to be heard, never to be questioned. They dictate things. They are autocratic in their leadership style. They don't like being questioned. They don't take no for an answer. But if you correct them, they go berserk. If you dare attack them, they are hypersensitive. When you don't appreciate them, when you attack them, they can go wild, like bushfire. You know what? If you live with a narcissistic, if they know that you know yourself, they change their behavior and attitude towards you. So, my suggestion to you, if you're living with a narcissistic person or you're working with a narcissistic person, you've got to remain assertive and confident so that the narcissist cannot manipulate or gaslight you. I want to share with you 5 ways to help you remain assertive and confident without sinking into their low level. Number 1, to deal with a narcissistic person, stay calm and composed. Never lose your composure. You know, a narcissistic person will tell bold lies. They will create stories about themselves, exaggerate about their achievements in your hearing so that they can wow the people. But they will also create lies about your failures. They will create stories about you. They will attack you at a personal level. They will attack how you look. They will attack how you cook. They will attack your bed maneuvers. They will attack your people. They will attack your job. They will attack your finances. They will say you make nothing. They will say such mean statements that will drive you bananas. You know what? Don't play to the bait. You don't lose your control when they attack you at a personal level. You confuse them. When you remain calm and composed, you retain your power. You know, when you lose your cool, when you lose your control, you transfer your power to them. You get them the tools to destroy you. You allow them, you weaponize your own emotions that will be used against you. So remain calm and composed. That confuses them. That disarms them. They wonder what next. Number 2, to deal with a narcissistic person. Number 2, keep your responses brief, straight to the point. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, less is more. The more info you give them, the more there is back and forth. They use everything you say against you. They twist every statement you make. They manipulate you using your own statements. They change what you said. They lie about what you said. It changes course. It changes directions. They talk for half an hour. And when you talk for 1 minute, things are blown out of proportion. Then they talk again for half an hour and they won't stop until they won't stop at all. And every statement you say, it takes a different direction. The conversation takes a different direction altogether. So keep your responses brief. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, number 3, set boundaries and stick to them. Narcissistic people are very abusive. You got to set your personal boundaries. Yes, I'm talking about 7 boundaries. Number 1, say no to verbal abuse. Tell them you can't call me names and I can't stand you calling me any name. Number 2, say no to emotional abuse. Refuse to be in a toxic environment where you're rude with each other, where every statement is rough. Number 3, say no to physical abuse. Let them know if you hit me, I'm calling cops on you. Number 4, say no to sexual abuse. These guys can manipulate you in bed if you're married to them. They can try to do things against your will on bed. You've got to say no to sexual abuse. Number 5, say no to social abuse. These guys can stop you from talking to your relatives or your friends. They can block your social life. Number 6, you've got to say no to financial abuse. They can misuse your money. They can take advantage of you if they're the main breadwinner and refuse to pay the bills, and you have been evicted from your own house, or they are cutting the power because the narcissist won't pay the bills for you to know their importance. You've got to say no to financial abuse. Number 7, say no to spiritual abuse. A narcissistic person can tell you not to pray, not to read the Bible, not to go for Bible study, not to go to church. You've got to say no to any form of spiritual abuse. So set boundaries and stick to them. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, number four, get them to commit things in writing. Why? Narcissistic people lie. They twist conversations. They change what you say. They deny what they say. Get them to write to you on email what you agree. And if you're meeting, let's say tonight, you agree you're meeting at 5 o'clock in a certain restaurant. Find a way of them texting. Just tell them, please text me the time and the address. Why? If you agree to meet at 5, they may come at 7 in the evening and say, no, we say it's 7. They can even say that a different venue. You're there stranded alone in a restaurant and the guy is in another place and deny ever saying about that restaurant. So make them commit in writing. Yes, we are meeting at 5 in this particular place. That way, when they change the story, you just open the conversation. So they are best in writing, even if you agree on anything. The number of children we are getting as a family, when you are visiting my people, when we are going to your home, when we are buying this, how much we are buying it, put it in writing. When you're dealing with a narcissistic person, number 5, remember that their behavior is not your fault. Their behavior isn't your fault at all. It's about them. They'll make you feel guilty. They'll make you feel like a victim. They always turn the person they stay with as their attacker. And they play the victim themselves. And they will try to show you as the bully. You know what? Their behavior has nothing to do with you. It could be they have suffered rejection. It could be they have gone through childhood trauma or any other form of trauma. It could be they have not achieved their goals in life. They are frustrated. They are venting their frustrations on you. They are telling you emotionally because of they are wounded. They are hurting. They are going through a rough terrain and they don't know how to handle it. So anybody around them becomes a victim of the frustrations of the narcissistic person. In fact, I did a video dubbed 10 things to say to disarm a narcissistic person. If you go to my YouTube channel, just Google 10 things to say to disarm a narcissistic person, someone who is narcissistic. And I give you phrases, the actual phrases to use on someone who is narcissistic. Well, if this particular video has blessed you, if you've learned anything in this video, give me a comment. Let's exchange thoughts. If you have a question, post this as a comment. And I'm going to try my very best to answer you back. And please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most of the people who watch my videos have not subscribed to my YouTube channel. Subscribing to my YouTube channel is the best way you can support me to continue inspiring you. Please subscribe and ring the bell, hit the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. I upload new videos every week. You don't want to miss out on my latest videos. Thank you so much, and God bless you.